Hello, hello everyone. Hi, hello. How's it going? How's it going, everyone? Like I'm closer to the camera than I expected to be. Just there you go. That looks more normal. Extra zoomed in. Okay. We're on the last confession. How's it going, Red Karashi? Thank you for the raid. How's it going? How's your Thursday? You tired? Alright, so this one I keep forgetting. Give me that. I had Eevee first this time. Give me that. I was worried it might just be Eevee this time. Yeah, we're on the last confession. I've forgotten like what this confession is, I have to be honest. Was it denial? Or was it the first one? Oh, it was the first one. Fraud? Like a circle of hell? Can't remember. We're on the last confession. There is a bounty hunter we can pick up here. That does like what we do. We don't get very many bounty hunter options, but then our team is really good. And by eating ice cream. What kind of ice cream? What kind of ice cream you got? Do this stuff first as well. Wait, right?
Plan accordingly.
What's it? What's our okay? Tinkerer's gear. We want Tinkerer's gear. This is what this is. Caption. Stack better. Let's lose the road gear because I try not to be in a situation where I am ambushed and need to use the repair skill. Scary.
Experimentation.
Swap that and drop that.
Your academic
Swap it and drop it.
serve you well.
If I recall, if I run away, I want to be fast. Strawberry and cheesecake milk. That sounds great. That sounds like really good ice cream. Yeah, so if you're fast, you have more chances of critting, so make you fast. There you go. You are now fast enough to always have that, and you're a this, like, basically anyone can hold these claws. Actually good on you because you want to get hit. This doesn't really work that well for you because you're like the person that protects other people. Like if anyone's gonna die first, it should be you if you're doing your job right. So you're gonna keep the melee skill damage up. Get more damage on your range skills. I don't know who to put that on. I don't want anyone I don't want to be in the event of having a missing hero. That gives execution to range skills. I don't know, maybe I should just hold it, but like because it's gold and exciting. I do want to pick up this bounty hunter, but first let's deal with our people. Oh yeah, hero pairs. A photo on Discord of the ice cream? Of the ice cream. And a chocolate heart. That does look pretty good. That's like a good time. Ice cream's pretty rad. But let's feed our people first. Before we fill them with whiskey, let's fill them with food. Oh, this is like food for the whole party. Interesting. I mean, having the stun and disease resistance is cool, and it gives us speed up, but it doesn't give like it gives like debuff resistance. Red seems good, and it only uses one. It can delete. No, they are full. Okay, that's interesting. Now that's like okay, that's the candles and chocolate are a stress heal. And also a high relationship. What is everyone's relationship? Is everyone like pretty neutral? Yeah, they're pretty neutral. Are they too full for you to pig? No, they are not too. It can be used in addition to normal food. They always have space for pig. There you go. Loving it. All right, everyone's stress is like gone. Do a negative quirk. Negative quirks do you have? Anything terrible? Oh, pacifist is pretty bad. Yeah, you know what? I'm quite happy. Does anyone have anything like way worse? I would want to save it for. Nah, that pacifist is probably the worst. Hello. I feel like we should. Okay, you got rid of fanatic throwing. Also fine. I'll save the whiskey then, or the big whiskey. I feel like we should because we don't get the bounty hunter option too much. So, I also am loath to like drop any of our units because they're all great. Very tricky. And they have like synergy as well. Death resistance. I feel like we should save that for later. So yeah, let's have some whiskey flasks. How about you two? There you go. Be friends.
Learn what can be taught.
We have one
You may
mastery.
stand just a little taller at the end.
Spend that. Be on a red Karashi. Probably on your main attacks. Right. That gives you execution 2. Pretty big. Only one mastery yet. Very much. Gonna go.
Rain, fire, and rot.
We should probably take our free journey to the Loose. So this is like an extra place to go to get more stuff. Which seems good to me. Let's see. Let's go get some more stuff. Didn't count as a region to the mountain. Oh, I haven't been to the provisioner yet. Oh, so what? What whips? You have the fisherman's net because you're done with it. Have some holy water. That's just a buff. Have a weapon. You have my glimmers. I've got all sorts of weapons. Okay, cool. Oh, if I pick up some more glimmers of hope. Them. That's my favourite. This. Oh yeah, the blasphemous idol. I remember you. We have quite a lot of money. That's also kind of good. The Knotted Tug group. Like that. Blasphemous idol is good. They're like heals. Yeah, let's pick up some in items. Why not? Get some in buffs. Oh, that's just like that's very high chance of good relationships. Yeah, sure. I don't normally spend money on like the in items. Oh, one more photo. Hey, proof that you're watching. I like the head on a little plate. That looks good. Fancy. Right, so I picked up the tug rope. That should be you and you. Yeah, you're both kind of my damage dealers, kind of. Better traveling heal, better heal received from skills. You know, honestly, you're the one healing, but you're also the one in need of like the best healing. Because you want. Who needs good relationship buff? Let's do Red Karashi and Bonnie. Ah, unlucky. The 20% chance. Okay. Well, Bonnie, you might get to sit this one out. Because we want to keep Red Karachi for the stress heal. It feels wrong to get rid of like either of the healers. Yeah, I guess we can lose Bonnie for a region.
No man behind the hunter's mask. Only a terrible thought.
Yeah, sure. Come along.
Will lend you
It also avoids getting a negative buff there.
for a price.
I wonder if Bonnie will keep the buffs for next time. What would you like to hold? What do I have Bonnie holding? Okay, nothing vital. What would you like? What appeals to your interest? You can have this. You can also be able to set some things on fire. That seems good. A bomb leg. Okay, but you've got this. Yes. Could also be called hollow. Oh, whoops. Turns out pressing the button twice gets rid of the text. You can hold that, just in case everything goes wrong. You can get the buffs if everyone dies around you. Do you need to eat? Have you arrived with a meal in you? Or do you require a snack? You would like a snack. There you go. Alright, I think that's sorted, right? Oh, I should probably set up the bounty hunter skills. What are you doing? You're sitting in the third position. In the third position, I would like you to do all of these things. That you want to create combo? That creates combo. What else would I like you to do? You have nothing to set things on fire, which is the job that you're taking. Done. Done. Maybe this one would be good. I mean, I think that's just a guaranteed stun. So, or like, as long as it hits, that seems good. Hello, Spooky Chicks. How's it going? It's going well for me. There's no more. I'm very excited that it's Friday tomorrow. I'm away next week as well, so I'm excited about that. I realised I haven't mentioned it. I am away next week. Elsewhere. Pretty hyped about that. Okay, resentful, a little bit of resentfulness. Is that okay? These, do I have binding shadows? You know, too bad you only bought one. It's hard to lose yourself in those little tubs of ice cream. It happens to us all. So as I look at a tub of ice cream, and I'm like, yeah, I could be trusted to go at this with a spoon. I will eat a bit of this and I will stop, and then the whole tub is gone. And I'm like, why do I always think that I can do this? Yeah, I think that's what I already had. Cool. Great, you listen to the last minute, so you have to do this on your birthday. Oh no, it's your birthday today. Birthday, Spooky Jicks. That's the worst when procrastination, you have to pay the price of procrastination. So you have any cake or anything that you finish, your work is incentive. That's a good plan. That's a good plan. It will taste all the sweeter knowing you don't have to do anything afterwards. Ice cream is pretty rare. Oh, rare ice cream. Exclusive ice cream. I don't really. We have really good. Actually, does my bounty hunt have drink? Oh yeah. I've given him hits. Honestly, I don't care about any of that. That's pretty cool. Everything's cheaper. But like we're kind of well off. I could throw some food because we've done a food, and we don't benefit from it because we benefit from Tinkerer's gear.
An elementary problem, is it not?
Let's go to the one with the candle. That sounds like pretty good ice cream. I like the Ben & Jerry's ice creams a lot because they tend to have bits in. I had like the Tony's chocolate Ben & Jerry's ice cream kind of recently, and that was really good. Had like bits of caramel in. It was so good. I could not be trusted with that. And let's get the attack buff instead of the blind. That sounds good. We also get positive opinion. I've been there regularly for like a year and you only see it twice. That is rare. That is some rare ice cream. Yeah, you gotta stock up whenever you see it. Get the whole shelf. We don't bother setting them on fire just yet. Just do a bunch of damage. Pow! 1 health, of course. Hollow can finish that off. Doesn't really matter what attack you use. They will all work. Get Divine Comfort going. Hold fast.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Oh yeah, of course, the worm. Didn't even consider that was a corpse-eating worm. Didn't care. Probably go for you. Yeah, that's right. You ignore shields. Even more reason. Execution. Okay, great job. Fantastic.
A master stroke.
Indeed, a master stroke. Couldn't agree more. Don't get marked for death. I mean, you probably don't want to, but like you will. Probably not ideal for you. Pretty stressful, huh? Right, you can just bonk him. Pow. Okay, you set yourself on fire. Happens. Understandable. He had 2 death armor. There we go. Executed. Pretty good. That was a pretty easy fight. We handled that well. Those piggies didn't stand a chance. Again, I'm just going to drop both these items. Piggy executed. Is now pork. Hey, no arguing in the stagecoach. We'd all be happy. You see how easy we took out those pigs? They offer chaotically. Will indeed do some inspiring cry. Make everyone happy. We won't get to take down these piggies quite as quickly. A few minutes ago, down space for piggy meat. What if it's like dessert piggy meat? Treat. Oh, that ignores dodge. That's cool. Ow. That did look pretty cool. Everyone loves dessert pork. You don't ignore dodge. So just hit the one that isn't stunned, or just don't hit any of them. That's also fine. Also an option. Nasty would be nice, but we don't need it. There you go, teamwork.
Early results are encouraging.
The Red Karashi Hollow teamwork. Okay, so we'll get some more shields. Don't knock off their shields, put some shields on yourself. Oh, you don't. It hasn't been buffed yet. That's the upgrade. It puts a shield on someone else. Forgot. Okay, good. Both the little pigs are down. There's Mutt. One day we'll get a sun on an attack. Yeah, you may as well just set up a sanctuary. Try and get some more chaplain charges.
Steady yourself.
For big damage. Cultist is so good. Oh, you can't. You can only hit the back. Oh, you should. If we can use Inspiring Cry and we're not in mortal danger, you probably should. Yeah, mantra. I forgot about mantra. Right, that was ideal that it chose to attack the one target that had a 75% chance of dodge. Relentless doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how much damage you do. Just touch the enemy with your sword. That's all you need to do.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant. The swine were first reported by denizens of a small hamlet nestled on the eastern coast.
The other day I was thinking about XCOM. Man, I haven't played XCOM in ages. XCOM's so good. Yeah, let's go in with the buff. Which XCOM? I think of XCOM 2. That's usually the one that comes to mind when I think of XCOM. So good. I mean, XCOM 1 and 2, both great. As in, like, Enemy Unknown. But, like, I think that's a really old XCOM. Like a super old one. Not that one. You ignore dodge? You ignore dodge. I should utilize being able to ignore dodge when I can. They have swapped. Might be okay. Take out the worms first, if we can. XCOM... Is that XCOM 1 still a fantastic game? The super old one, you mean? OG XCOM. Ow. Before the enemies were unknown. I'm sure it is. Never really copied it either. Yeah, it's very good. I was gonna say, like, it's kind of like a tactics game. Oh, you mean the first one for the floppy disk? The original XCOM. I want to like deal with. What am I thinking? What am I looking for? What am I hoping for? What's the dream? Just hit this guy. I'm trying to think if I ever owned any games on a floppy disk. I existed in the time of floppy disks, but I can't think of ever having had anything on one, really. I just remember them being around. Instead of putting garden in anyone, just swap places. Get that shield out of here. But yeah, XCOM's a great time. It has come 3. Not gonna do what I want, but it's fine. These creatures are taking a bit of a beating. Unnecessary amount of damage. Please finish it. There we go. Worm down. Just 2 dodgy dogs left. Oh, our occultist is on fire, don't worry. Oh. Ah, you're too far forward. Right, that goes through dodge. It gets rid of dodge. Unfortunate. The mace bash looks so good. It's such just a smack to the face. Alright, they are dealt with. There was actually a benefit to using Chaotic Offering there if I wanted to. I forgot that oh miss. I forgot that there. That we had another stage coming. My mind went so empty, I forgot everything I was saying. Can have the block. I play old Tomb Raider games. I had Yes I did. I had Tomb Raider 2, the one with the butler. I remember playing that. I probably never finished it because I was a kid, but I'm terrible at finishing games. But I do remember the tutorial, if nothing else. Iconic. To lock him in the freezer. I doubt I was that smart at the time. I was pretty young, I think. But I do remember messing with him a bunch. And I always kind of remember the swimming animation in that game. Have you asked the game? Always did that. I mean, I feel like it was probably pretty straightforward. Universal experience. Yeah, I like to think I did, but I don't remember enough to say with certainty. How many of these things do you get rid of? You don't get rid of crit. Like maybe we'll get rid of the crit. Hey, whoever we just crit him back. Hey, Recker actually critted for more than he did with his guarantee crit. Yeah, that's a lot of debuffs. Execution. We've got quite a lot of executions going on now. Oh, you can have the sanctuary this time. Maybe you can even have a mantra. Just press the button and quickly backflip. Past him say it wasn't obvious. It's just strange him. Yeah. I like to think I did. I sort of I have a memory that suggests something like that. But I remember it being very fun though. The like obstacle course and everything. But I also feel like I was in the tutorial forever. So maybe I did do everything there. Maybe I never progressed. Not sure. You got so much execute. I'm watching anything on my time off. I'm watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. Diseases. Let's go. We need a disease so we can cure it. I'm watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. I've never seen that before. I've been showing someone Hunter x Hunter as well lately. I love Hunter x Hunter. Ditch that. So that's been fun to like rewatch it. There we go. I'll just go this way, why not? What about you? You been watching anything? I got loads of things I want to watch. But not enough time. Not enough time to get around to them. Let's get quirks. I mean, getting quirks on Hollow doesn't really make a difference. But hey, you're obsessed with death and what lies beyond this mortal coil, and that is a positive. You're forcing your friends to watch Dungeon Meshi. I've heard very good things about that. I want to watch it myself. I remember you saying about the lighthouse. I remember you saying you like that. Which, that. But yeah, I've seen a lot about Dungeon Meshi. Yeah, that looks very fun. That is high on my list of things I'd like to watch. Right now, I think I mentioned it before, I'm watching Mushoku Tensei. I'm close to finishing that. Then I gotta watch Demon Slayer because that's got new episodes. Really want to watch Cherry Magic. That looks really fun. So many things.
But familiar nonetheless.
Okay, all our diseases are cured. I don't think we had any. What are our quirks? Red Karashi is vigilant. Good. Vestal, it's tuckered. Not ideal. The health is low, less damage. Terrified of hidden cults. That's okay. We can live with that. Warrior of Light. You love the light being high. Okay, cool. Ow. Friends have been forcing you to try Final Fantasy 14, but you're not sure how to go about it. I go on and off of Final Fantasy 14. Like sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, this is like if I'm in a mood for like an MMO, like I really need to scratch the MMO itch. But Final Fantasy 14 is great. It has the like changing classes and stuff. I love the changing classes. That's a big highlight for me. Things that where you can change your class freely. Love that, and have like loads of jobs and do all the crafting and stuff. That's all great. I got really into it like a little bit ago and played it for a while. I don't think I ever left A Realm Reborn. I don't think I even got through all that story. But yeah, the story, I don't know. It's like it's kind of it. I hear it gets a lot better. But I'm not sure at what point it gets a lot better. I was trying to care about it. I was trying so hard to care about the story. But the story really wasn't doing it for me. But I hear it gets a lot better. I don't know how many hours in you have to get for it. I mean, a big blue lady because you want to be a snowflake. I was an Ura, one of the dragons. But of course I was. I see scales. I click. The tutorial had no story in sight.
Everywhere in ruin.
I think of when I played Guild Wars 2 with some friends, and they all picked to be these little pretty flower ladies, and I picked to be the biggest, burliest dude who could turn into a bear and have a massive mustache and also had a bear. It was great. And in that game you start off in like kind of like your race's world, I guess. So all the guys with their flower ladies, they're all in Flower Lady world, where everyone they saw was the flower lady, and I was in Manly Bear world, where everyone was huge. And then you like we got to the point where we could all meet up, and it became apparent how much bigger I was than how tiny these flower ladies were, and how large my dude was. Like I was like sliders to the max. I struggled so much with jumping like puzzles, like to get to vistas and stuff because I was so big. It was great. The moment we saw each other, we were like, oh. This is quite a stark difference. That was a fun time. I like having the stew. Probably more than cheaper stuff. I don't know. I mean, this is prices everywhere though, so this means that like the Horde is going to be cheaper as well. We already have a lot of really good stuff. But also food isn't hard to come by. I think your favourite MMO is still WoW. Despite really loving MMORPGs, I never played WoW. Like, I didn't get into it when it was like still new, and it always felt like, I guess like there's too much to get into it. I used to play. There was a website called like Aria Games back in the day, and that had loads of MMOs, and that was fun. They were a lot of like, they're very cookie cutter MMOs. They were great. Dream Mirror Online, my favorite one though. I loved Dream Mirror Online so much. I think about it a lot. Dream Mirror Online was so good. It did not hold up. I don't think the servers even exist. I remember seeing it on Steam, like they brought up like a server maybe for it, and I was like, in my head I remembered it all being hand drawn art for some reason. And I was like, yeah, this will like still look great. It's all like anime style. It'll still look great. It's not. It doesn't look great. It doesn't look great at all. It looks terrible. It did not hold up. That was so sad because I loved it so much. We don't need to keep the bounty hunter trinket because we no longer have a bounty hunter. I don't know if I want this. Because of the owl, I should replace it with. I should swap out the stew. Stew is kind of good. Stew feeds everyone. But we have no shortage of food. But it's also quite good. Like, what don't I care about? I kind of don't care about contraptions. I kind of don't care about explosives. But these are tinkerer items. I don't know, maybe I'll swap that, but maybe keep a hold of this.
Meet each challenge on its own.
Swap it later. But let's go use some stuff. We don't need to like throw anything away. We've got lots of opportunities to use items and fill our pockets. Really don't use items very much. Someone should be holding laudanum though. I should not be running around with no laudanum in anyone's hands. Do you have some more laudanum to buy? You sure do. I'm over encumbered, right, of course. Keep pressing buttons. Where's that in items? Okay. Eat some stew. Delicious. We still don't really need the stress heal. I don't want to use it unless we're like benefiting from it. Oh, but hey, some armor. That's definitely going on our taunter. We don't have 2 targets with stress. We have 1 target with stress. Do stress and remove a negative quirk. See if we can remove Tuckered out. That'd be nice. We did not, but you're no longer scared of animals. Chance of getting some stealth joy. Like, that's not a big deal. I want to hold the death resistance until we're likely to die. So like for the mountain, I guess. Don't listen, team. None of you can die. You're gonna be fine. You're all gonna be fine. My laudanum stack isn't full. I can fit those 2 on you. Is there anything else I would like? Traveling heal's always good. Speed up we don't need because our runaway is fast enough. Our random taunts is actually really great for our chaplain. A lot of medical gear, we don't need any of that. Oh, because this is like a healing like area, I guess. Healing in, so it has more healing items. Yeah, why not get a wax inoculant? Oh, because we don't have the space for it. Let's throw away some apples, then buy a wax inoculant. Very wasteful. This affects our whole party, so that's nice. Okay.
Learn what can be taught. that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Probably Mace Bash would, there's adding the self-heal onto Mantra is really great though. And it comes with a stress heal with Conviction. Damage. Anyway, we may Splash more often than we Mantra, so I'll upgrade this for now and come back to Mantra. You have no upgrades, you have no upgrades. Burning Stars is our main go-to, but it's just damage. You throw out your, not Control Burn. Firefly, like, all the time, so let's upgrade that. Okay. Where are we off to? Don't really care about this road gear, so I guess we'll just go for some candles. It's also not a big deal, but but that's the sprawl. Where things have a harder time being set on fire. Like a vote. I did a postal vote. I've already done it. But I have voted. Voting day in the UK. I have to do postal votes now because there was one time I just forgot. Like I just didn't know what day it was on, and I felt so annoyed that I forgot that. I was like, no, I'm gonna sign for the postal vote so I don't forget again. Let's go to the sprawl. Because we can still burn enemies that are already on fire. But do I want to go to the sprawl? They are harder to set on fire. I don't care about this. I could just throw it away. I'll go to the Shroud. Change my mind. We won't go to the lair yet. We'll go next time. Good. Everyone's stacked. Yeah, looks great. Haven't forgotten anything in the provisioner. They don't have anything particularly super great. Ah, okay, let's go. How do I leave? I've forgotten how to play this game. How are we doing? Resentful. Oh yeah, I forgot you guys didn't get on so well. Okay, well Bonnie's not gonna have any damage, but that's fine. We don't need Bonnie to have damage. Firestarter. We don't use Firestarter. We're good. All right, Red Cross. You need to make more friends. Okay. Oh, Bulwark of Faith. We don't use that. Rude. What am I gonna do? We're gonna swap. It's taken off his firing cry, that's no good. I guess we'll lose Holy Lance. No, we'll lose Zealous Accusation. Because we have Bonnie to set fires. Have our fire starter. Where are we going? Which of these unknowns? Do we go anywhere in particular? What's our goal? Not that I care about the item. Visit the Oasis. But I don't need to do that. I can just do whatever I want. We don't want to go to the lair. Field hospitals are great. Go to the Oasis is still great. There's so many field hospitals. Academics. I don't know what I'm expecting to see. I don't know what would excite me, but just checking things out. There's a scary song. Get some quirks there. Guess, like, do we just aim for candles? Let's allow car outside. Yeah, well, let's take the right path. Let's take the right path. Fine. Yeah. We've got reduce the bloating. Yeah. I planned this. I've got it all under control. Right, Sunken Monolith. What are you doing? You want to pay him off? You want to fight him? You want to pay him off? People are not psyched. This is just an ambush, right? Yeah. Well, I guess we'll pay him off and leave to like have some positive opinion change. I don't love it. Like we do have the relics to spare, but it's not my favorite. Akarachi wants to go to the lair. I want to go to the unknown. So I'm with Bonnie on this one, I'm afraid. I don't think fighting the Leviathan is what we want to do. I don't think fighting the Leviathan is ever what I want to do. I still don't know how to beat the Leviathan. Other than just do lots of damage.
Humanity,
Be really strong.
by hopelessness.
But yeah, you can stick control burn in the front first. That's the only spot you can't get with Firefly. Okay, that's pretty chaotic. Good job. That is a secret. What? Why is Smite moved? Moved along. You want tenacity? Just do some damage for now. You don't need tenacity. You can be safe. For this own gameplay. Sorry, I'm sure they'll catch it on YouTube when I eventually do my YouTube VODs. I keep forgetting to do my YouTube VODs. One day. One day there'll be YouTube VODs again. Okay, that was pretty great. That was a pretty good crit. Bonk.
Anxiety for
So if we had Mantra upgraded, we could like move the oh, you can inspire yourself. And you heal for 3, that's nice. If we had the upgraded Mantra, we could have like moved the shield across. You're like super on fire? Yeah, you're super on fire, you're dead. But you're like guarded, so. Oh, you have armor. You've got execution too. Yeah!
all problems have their solutions. Even the
Problem
big ones.
solved. Are very sneaky. Guarding? Oh. That doesn't really work. So yeah, you could Mantra Bonnie, but Bonnie's at full health. Why would you? Just set a corpse on fire, I suppose. Amuse yourself. There you go. Have a little heal. Shoot. There we go. Dealt with. Oh yeah, of course. Broker actually gets the heal on death blow.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Okay, not for that item. Our items are so much better. Got such good items. Starting off with all those great trinkets that we unlocked from the working fields. So good. Oh, pick something up. Now we have too much stuff. Well, I'll ditch that. What do we pick up? This? Goodbye. We've got so many combat items that I'm not using. Don't need more.
To arms. Though it brings no satisfaction.
Okay, you want to fight with an advantage, you want to fight, you want to leave. Well, let's fight with an advantage. Seems ideal. Ow. Right, where are you starting? Start with the control burn up front. They're so briny. Covering up some barnacles. Pow! Okay. The control burn was not that necessary. So many barnacles. So barnacles mean that if we move into that rank, or from that rank, maybe both, you get 1 damage. Pretty sure it's 1 damage. Yeah, or 1 bleed. So not a huge deal. Not too concerned. The crit on Firefly, not doing a ton. With the crit build, the runaway would be a lot better, being up front with Searing Strike.
But deadly all the same.
But of course that doesn't really work with our setup here because our chaplain needs to be up front to use a lot of their attacks. Take this guy out. I'm gonna be able to use your execution. You could just like Straight up kill one of those guys instead. That seems good. Goodbye. Catch you later. Well, that gives a chance for the searing strike I was just talking about. How much are you burning for? Quite a lot. Ah, it's only 12.
A master stroke.
There you go. The occultist can just deal with it. Not an issue.
A petty hindrance.
Easy. Yeah, with all the runaways, crit buffs, they would be better off at the front, but our chaplain's doing so well. Fight to attack when hit. Burn. Stealth radiant skill. +1 burn dealt. If you're comboed to stress. It's interesting because it's more ways to set the enemies on fire, which is great for the Crusader. But but we already have a way to set everything on fire, and I'm pretty sure Okrashi's equipment's already really good. If there's chance of stunning that I don't think we've ever hit. I have a fisherman's net. I don't think we've ever had this 15% stun, but you do have plus 20% damage, which is probably more important than sometimes setting people on fire if they hit you when everyone's already on fire.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
So, let's set some walls on fire. Our fire is extra good against some walls. The cultists wouldn't like hate a little bit of healing if the opportunity arises. So I need some regen to deal with the bleeding that this wall is going to cause. You can set up some fire on the next one. It's a lot of fire, like 6 damage for 5 turns. It's good. This would be a good time for Mantra to be upgraded as well, because it would give the self heal in addition to the heal over here. Take out the one with the most health. Yeah, that's dead. Okay. Inanimate object destroyed. Yeah, you get the heal off of the wall. That's good.
A brilliant conclusion.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say I was like confused where the controlled burn went. But yeah, it is on him. It is still on rank 1. Good. I was worried that we'd like just lost it. It's the cultist is so strong. Ridiculous. We have all this unchecked power. The occultist is just so strong. Oh, you can't do what I want. You throw a harpoon at this guy. Ah, I moved him back. That's ideal. That's such a risky heal, but a risky heal with no cooldown. I mean, the Vestal also does some pretty good damage, but can't have a big heal and be in a position to bonk. If you wanted a Vestal that did a lot of healing and a lot of mace bash damage, you have to have like someone to move them around. So the ranks they have to be in. Yeah, I don't think we want it is, unless we get rid of the fisherman's line. Then we are gaining +2 stress if turn ends with combo, but not a lot of benefit. Yeah, no, let's ditch it. Maybe I can pop up. Already? Do something. There you go. No Molotov needed. But yeah, having no cooldown on the coldest here is good. But sometimes it can spiral if you keep healing for like 1 or 0 and keep bleeding. Suddenly you're doing a lot of damage to your own units. That's always very frustrating.
Unburdens the mind.
You want the immediate heal? The items. Oh, we actually have so many items, so I might actually take the immediate heal this time. It's rare that I do. But just because we already have so many combat items. Like, even taking the 1 mineral spring water has, has filled our pockets. Drop the smoke bomb.
Think carefully. Today's oversight is tomorrow's regret.
I want to go. I want to make sure we don't accidentally tap out, like max out on loathing. If we, oops, if we do what Junior wants, go up here, go here, there we go where we want. That's fine. All right, Junior, you're in charge. You want to go to the unknown? We'll go to the unknown. What's that? Like rats in a trap. We're going the way you wanted to go. Are you the one trapping us? No, of course. What you wanted. I wish I had more inventory space. My pockets, they're so laden. Got even more stuff.
The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
Got so much stuff. Alright, let's ditch the tea service. That's not gonna help us. So we just ditch. That's kind of cool. It's all about locking in you and the enemy. That's funky but not needed. It's sort of good. I was considering putting this on the chaplain for a second, but the gain on miss is a bit rubbish. We don't hit that much, and we already create taunt ourselves. Not making as much stew as I expected. The bear traps and the anti-venom and powder. More thing. Okay, there we go. Stuff that I don't care strongly about. Still gonna carry on careening into every bit of debris, even though I can't carry a single thing more. Oh no. That's not what I expected at all. I thought we had more time. I didn't know there was so much on loathing coming.
Destiny will not be denied.
I thought we were fine. Unfortunate, our end boss will be a little bit stronger.
Waters, and be reborn in the image of their aquatic demiurge.
I was even like keeping an eye on my, like I was thinking about it. I was thinking about the loathing as I picked the path, and yet still added up. Unfortunate. So that means our end boss has a little bit more HP, we have a little bit less resolute chance, and our fire goes out a bit faster. Not great. It's not ideal. That's a lot of damage. Go strong. Get some light. He is also on fire, so that helps. Somebody elite. Okay. He's got a ton of health. Hey, we finally got that stun. 15% chance. Okay, let's just get everyone good and on fire. Did you have like a good chance of killing? You can get that guy, yeah. Nice. Turns out didn't need to set him on fire. Good to defend. I mean, defending Rikarashi is like the best because things tend to hit the front rank. Even though Rikarashi could take it. It feels more likely to get Chaplain buffs by guarding up here. Even though I sort of would rather guard back here because these guys have less health. Hey, your mantra doesn't do anything for yourself right now. Just bonk. Chop him up. Okay, we are shuffled. Doesn't change things too much. Not too bad. You dead? You're not. You're not dead. You're not in a position to use an nemesis. Unexpected. One. You're blind as a result, of course. Kind of forgot that would be the case. You're dead next turn. Speed buff. Okay. Unfortunate crit. What can you do? You can just bonk him. Bonk him real hard. Okay. That's quite a good guard. Oh, I see the ad has begun. Let's get some skink on. Get our skink on. Get on. Ow. What's Skink been up to today? I know he was out and about because I saw him earlier and messed with him. Picked him up. No mercy. There he is, chilling. Was this after I messed with him or before? I think it was after. I can't remember what time I spotted him out and about. I was like, okay, you're coming with me. Time to play. See, how is he skinking today? How many of his legs has he decided to use today? I think he had a front leg that he was opting not to use so much. He'd use it a little bit, like he climbed me a little bit, but not with the vigor that he normally has. Yeah, this leg he's not psyched about using today. And still the one back leg. But he changes which front one he limps on. So he's originally limping on his left front leg, but now sometimes it's the right one instead. It's just however he feels that day. But he's extra wiggly as a result. And he hits me with his tail more often. He uses his tail like in place of a leg. He's like a little crocodile when I pick him up sometimes. Whacking me with his tail instead of his leg. That's him in the morning. What did he get up to in the afternoon? I can see he was playing about 3. What was he doing there? Getting some food? I gave him egg and cricket. He gets a salad tomorrow. Gave him it's protein day today. Again, the good veggies tomorrow. I had to use the last of this egg that I had for him. And a boiled egg, like, it breaks up to be so much food. Like, this looks like so much. We're trying to break this egg down into little portions for him. He was just, like, uninterested today. He had one bite. He had his little medicated bite of egg. He understands right now. They're like, I'll come at him with his food and he has to eat the first bite, because that's the bit I put the medicine on. He has to eat his first bite and then I'll leave him alone. So he's actually become quite cooperative about that. I'll come hunting for him, I'll take his hide away and he'll look at me he'll go, oh god, and I'll hand him his bite of food. He's like, alright, I know the deal. I'll eat this and then you can leave me alone. How is he going to deal with this issue of getting past this rock? What's his plan? He's gonna wiggle. Just having a wiggle. I believe in you, little guy. You can do it. You have legs, even if you refuse to use them. Have them and they do work. That's a little weirdo. Strange little guy. He's trying to be a snake. He has dreams. He has snake dreams. This is a corpse, but also alive. I'm gonna set it on fire. I'm kind of confused. Oh no, it's this. I see. I thought this bucket was where there's corpses, but it's not. It's part of him. Be nice to do some weird reconstruction. There you go. Just to get you up before the round ends. You can get your revenge. There you go. That guy did a lot of damage. Very strong. My presence may have tipped the scales. Okay, everyone wants to go everywhere. Let's check out the academic study. That appeals to my interests. And the interest of our most stressed units. Hey, stop arguing. Exactly, let's eat up some leeks. And be happy that everyone's quiet. I like that I like you and you're quiet is a compliment. not an insult. Hey, made some stew. Stuff, get some quirks. Let's go for quirk. Slippery, a slippery coward. What does that do? How does that change things? Your dodge, you might melt down, and if you're in the front, you'll head to the back. That's fine. Cool with that, I guess. Acceptable. You should be neither in the front nor the third position. All being well. Well, we've got more stew, so we can drop a stack of apples. Oh, we can drop 2 stacks of apples then. Fine.
If you hope to heal, you have chosen wisely.
I must be going to a hospital. I don't think we have any diseases, but like, we have kind of a lot of money, so we might be able to sort through some worse quirks. We actually have like a lot of relics. Yeah, no one has any diseases. That's good. Is there anything we'd like to get rid of? Or, like, lock in? You're kind of fine. I do want to get rid of Pacifist. Pacifist is pretty bad. Thanatophobic, also not very good. And we have the money to be picky. These are fine. We should, like, can I lock in Jinx? It's so good. Let's ditch both of those. No negative quirks for you.
Defined by our shortcomings.
It's like I could get rid of these, but I really don't mind them because these are like 2 like flavor text ones and like a relationship chance one. I think that's fine. It'd be nice to get rid of this one though. Yeah, why not? Since we're being generous. Ready? I will still buy a stack of Mountain. Good. Nightshade actually. Oh, they don't stack. Thought they would. That's fine. I would kind of like everyone to have one of these on them when we get to the mountain. Because it's death resistance. Everyone wants to go to another hospital. Sure, we can go to another hospital. It's fine. We get like a heal just for turning up, so... Fine, I get it. Cowardice, is that what we're on? Is that our confession? He set this guy on fire before he had a chance to stealth. Right, our chaplain is coming under fire. Dead? No, you're alive by one. But hey, our chaplain is convicted. Okay, pretty sweet hit. Oh, you're not a coward anymore. That's right, you're not going to move. I was prepared for it and everything. Oh, not dead.
What is it then that gazes back so intently from the abyss?
You're dead. You can't hit anything else. Yeah, well, you may as well get the finishing blow. Enjoy it. This poor Vestal. Being absolutely attacked. Get some light. I mean, it's kind of what the Vestal wants. Because they're a chaplain. Really, no one was giving them a break. Okay, you're dead. So you can have a little... You could cure your horror, but like, there's not a lot of point. Not a lot we can do right now, just hang out. Just wanted to get the extra heal on the Vestal. Bash some corpses up.
Petty subtraction, an invariable result.
Don't need that. Don't need that wolf head, we're fast enough. Still got too much stuff, must have picked up too many relics. It's annoying that these don't stack. Drop. Probably these. Don't really use the crossbow. I need to use some stuff we have equipped. We can't use the one the Red Crow actually had, the fisherman thing, because we're relying on that for the fisherman's line. But this, like, the single harpoon, it's not doing us a lot of favours. Like, we need to use that up so that I can put something else in their pocket. Just treat it as an extra attack and get it used. Then they can maybe use some explosives that we've been collecting and making. Okay, here's hospital number 2. Anything shocking happened since last time? Nope, we're good. Buy some more laudanum. We can't fit it. A lot of these are fine to like get rid of. Use the oil flask, gets 4 laudanum. Probably more valuable.
Tinctures and remedies. The science of hope.
Having the stress heal, pretty important. Missed. Didn't even try.
The loathing besters.
Best. Oh, every time. Keep picking up these Ichor bombs. Oblivion's Rampart. Okay, stop warping your flesh and fight me. You're on fire now. How does that make you feel? What's your coward buff? Gonna knock me around, okay. Want to move me about. I don't know if that's indicative of what the boss will be, but then the last boss moved us around. The last boss was the shuffler. And maybe not.
Compassion quiets the howling
Be inspired.
mind.
What next? What next to be on fire? And the cherub will be on fire. That's quite a lot of regen. You don't ignore dodge, you ignore block. But not very well, I guess. Oh, goodbye. That's the cowardice buff. Back you go. Why aren't you getting your crit very much? Was it? Oh, it's 50% chance. I feel like it's not happening very often. Here you go. Throw that. There you go. That makes sure you die on the next burn. Backdraft to this guy, but that's only 6 damage. That heal is more substantial than I'd like.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Okay, you have 1 HP, of course you do. With 10 regen. Of course that's how that goes, and no one can reach.
A slow dissection.
You get 2 buffs? No. Because you didn't get to guard any, I suppose. Can Holy Lance all the way across, thank you. You are locked in place so you can keep Holy Lance.
Bravo.
The crit doesn't make a massive difference to the damage. That was only 6. Do you want to keep Holy Lancing? Or how much does Holy Lance do? Not a ton. Probably best to do the stress heal. Keep everyone under control. But unlikely to do enough damage. Okay. It's starting to die. You don't have an execute on this, unfortunately. But that's fine. Don't need execution when we simply can set the enemy on fire. But a horse. I don't care about the horse. We don't use half-height skills. I also don't really care about this stained trinket. We do have some stealthing, but I mean it's done by items. Wouldn't be able to have a stained item. Go with that, so. Oh, this actually gives you. Oh, we don't have a stained item. And you also end up spending most of your time outside of stealth because you lose your stealth whenever you do anything. So usually you just take 50% more damage. The stained items are so weird. Or like the unforgettable trinkets, I suppose. They're so weird. Usually their drawbacks are like so bad.
The roaring heart does much for the weary body. Even more, perhaps, for the restless soul.
Hey, Spigix, great job. Great job getting your work done. What kind of cake you got? You're a needler. Leg, okay. Not great, but like I can deal with you being moved around. Hey, more slippery. We've got our piece of road gear we don't care about. I'm going to throw it immediately in the bin. Yeah, post it on Discord. Heck yeah. Okay, all the Discord food pictures today.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation.
So I still want this for now. So we're still going to see some shops. I do want that mantra upgrade because I kept wishing I had it. Probably upgrade Burning Stars because I'm using it like all the time. Oh, look at your cake. Oh, like a Victoria sponge cake. Looks pretty good. A classic cake. Interesting. Okay, so like more damage for positive token and stress resistance for negative token. I want to hold that for the mountain. I keep on getting items that I just want to hold on to for the mountain. Alright, everyone use some stew. No one's stressed, so I can never use my stress healing items. But I feel like I have to have some stress on them. It'd be nice to have the dodge on the Vestal, who also has taunt most of the time. I'm going to throw this away because I don't want my heroes to be dead. Like, I do see the appeal of it, but if my equipped items just keep my heroes alive instead. It is like a lot of damage and a lot of max health. But who would I put it on? Everyone's kitted out like pretty well. Yeah. Just throw it away. Don't think about it. Just throw it away. You need a new item. You like? What am I gonna use? Start off with Wilbur's flag. That's an easy use.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Struggle to hold anything else if I want to use it. I would quite like this, but pockets. Throw something away first. Terrible news. Let's throw away this calming incense because we have no stress. We have no stress to heal. Let's instead we can instead stress our party out. That might be a good idea. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stress my team out. I have stress healing things. Become friends. Friendlier. Okay, they're doing pretty well. Friendlier. Oh wait, this is 2 targets. Didn't realize that. This should be on. And you. Okay. And now everyone can drink some whiskey at last. Okay, why does everyone hate Bonnie so much? Oh, you two. Okay. Alright. People are happier. People are pretty friendly, I think. Like maybe the Vestal and Bonnie aren't best of buds. But everyone else pretty psyched. Pretty happy. Okay, we gotta fight the lair.
And plan accordingly.
I would rather fight the... Would I rather fight the king who is asleep with the roots, or the meat baby? I would rather fight the meat baby in almost every situation. Let's go meat baby.
The farms and fields of our kingdom
Let's go.
overrun with putrescence and rot.
Let's go. Right, 1 or less resistance encounters. I'll do my best. You got some cherry kraken with apple juice. I would really like it. And that cherry kraken is super delicious. I've only ever had it with Coke. But I mean, cherry and apples are both fruits. It's tropical. Very delicious. I never really think about mixing things with like fruit juices too much. But like I heard like a whiskey and pear juice is really good. Perfect.
Tried and tested.
Okay, good. They both like it when they bash. Hope.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
No, I don't really use an amnesis, but that's alright. Hope. Okay, we don't use reap, we do use weird reconstruction. Hope. Everyone's so happy now. You're gonna love chaotic offering, and you're gonna be okay. Our occultist is not gonna have any stress. The fireflies are gonna keep that stress down. I never really think of like mixing with fruit juices. I think it's because I don't have fruit juices like in my fridge. We need to go to the inns. What route do I need? The lair. That's the lair. Okay, we gotta go to this unknown. Get to the lair. The lair is early. A bit scary. Or maybe it's not. We're fresh. Fresh and ready for the boss. The lair boss. That. Okay. Something I don't really care about. Something that's not as good as what we already have equipped. Hey, flapjacks. Ah, that's pretty good. Burn causing skills, do more burn. That's we do nothing but burn things up. But this does more burn as well. Without this, we're not fast enough to get the crit. But then the crit isn't actually a big deal. Right. The flapjacks are great, but we are not a flapjack build. Don't care about that. Just gaunt less damage? You don't do damage. That's not your jam. Honestly, yeah, the crit isn't doing much for us. So it's all about just doing the fire damage. As a result, we don't really need the +6 speed. Like what we have is better. Don't need to be fast. Throw it away. Throw it in the bin. No hesitation. We only eat once more, so we've got stew. We don't need any other food. Yeah, sorted. We're no longer over encumbered. Okay. Lair. No one wants to go to the lair. Too bad, team. Because we have to go to the lair. We have no choice.
I trust you have calculated your odds carefully. This will not be easy.
Right, team. Pay yourselves. Harvest house.
The landowner's manor. Do you hear the child's cries?
Do you hear the child's cry? Ah, I didn't take off your bulwark of faith. That's fine. Shouldn't be a big deal for this fight. Ginger beer is also a great mixer. I have to deal with this one first. Almost dead. Okay, let's immediately deal with that horror. We've got plenty of laudanums. Might just use you just to make sure this goat dies before it gets a chance to do anything.
Awash in turmoil.
I don't think that's what he's awash in. Okay, more horror to immediately cure. You can have the sanctuary because you actually have some health missing. Yes, I guess you should use your control burn here. I'd like to deal with the front goat next. Hope that the buffing one is the everything buff. I don't really need to rush to deal with these horrors as much as I am. I don't want them to build up, but also it's pretty easy to stress heal my occultist right now while he gets a stress heal off of every firefly. Save that. We'll save that for the boss. You can use that vulnerable to get a really big crit.
A simple solution.
Unnecessarily big crit. Get the heal. Get the heal off the goat. Doing great. Enemy is too far away. But not too far away for Hand of Light and respect. Oh. Moved. Okay, he's super on fire. So incredibly on fire. Okay, easy. Step 1. Onwards. Okay, leaky. We should start with the control burn up front. It's the one spot we can't hit with Firefly. Oh, you stunned yourself. Great. Great job. There's the one drawback I really don't want to see. Holy Lance is so handy to have. I get absolutely beaten up. Move forward again. That's not Holy Lance. That's fine. Even better. That was a huge heal. You know what? I kind of want to get rid of this body. I also kind of want to make sure you get a heal. If I use this? No. Ridiculous, right? To use that to kill the corpse.
This is no time to falter.
Yeah, you have a good chance of killing that corpse. Just to make sure you can't eat it and get another massive heal, and it also puts you on the control burn. Yeah, I buffed this. We don't get the buff right now because we don't have any conviction charges. Maybe it's better just to bonk. Hey, respect. Do some weird reconstruction instead. You don't heal yourself very much. You don't have a lot of max HP. That's fine. We're doing fine. All right, let's go. Oh, seeing sphere. That's cool for the occultist. So if you're ever vulnerable, you get unchecked power instead. Don't really use the impulse skills and don't really get moves, so I actually wouldn't equip that. Not that interesting as it turns out. This is if the target is blighted, get on crit, get on blight resist. Like fine. I don't if I had a blighting unit, it would be good. But we don't, so it's not. We don't really benefit from any of the items, but hey, we need the trophy.
The harvest is here. Pity those with a place at the table.
Hey, they are not hungry. You can't hit this unit right now, so go to town beating up the meat. Gotta say that carefully. It's the front units, don't use that yet. Just set you like super on fire. Hope it steps forward. There we go. We want to focus on the harvest child, not on the meats. But when there's no choice, we can beat up the meat.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
They all step forward, but you can't eat anything. The back unit's getting hungry. That's great. But they got to get to the front before they can do any eating. Not guarding anyone yet. Just go for the bash while it's up front. Beat it. Stepping forward is fine. Ah, you missing is that's fine. Ah, I should have used the item that the runaway has. It was the opportunity.
We can rely only upon each other.
Oh, you can't use it from this position. That's the problem. You are terrible at hitting. But the occultist is amazing at doing damage. Alright. Red Cross, you get defended. You got a lot going on. You got a bunch of tokens. And you're so hungry.
Steady yourself.
You're doing okay. You have moved back. Colburn in that further spot? If I just move you back, then that brings you out of position. And then you'll step forward and eat. No, I can't change your position. So we will indeed put a control burn at the back. Get weirdly reconstructed. Badly. Let's get really badly weirdly reconstructed. It's a terrible job. I mean, this is a good time to set up tenacity. I don't really care about hitting this guy. And you walking forward is perfect. I'd keep walking forward. Take 2 steps towards that delicious smell of meat. So much hope.
Empowered, emboldened.
And there you go. Finally use that. Then immediately
Excellent work.
firefly it off. We're basically dead.
Relief comes rarely.
Of course.
in these times.
2 and a bleed.
Savor it.
You guys are snacking. Hey, you got a heal. You got a heal off it because it's on fire and you did damage, I guess. Got tenacity off of it. Can you just kill it? Thank you. Alright, not an issue. That was actually a pretty good lair boss fight.
We are the flame
We were in control of that.
burning brightly for all the world to see.
Right, we've got a bunch of items to throw away. Straight in the bin. Lose this. Don't care about it. Obviously keep the trophy. Gotta have that. Don't care about the teapot. Don't care about the knives. Do I care about this? Nah, we don't use Demon's Pull or move around. I don't like this. Don't care about that. Can I restock? I sure can. Throw away some more items. There are some things I'd like to use. This weapons flag thing I don't really care about. How about we put that on? It's like, cool. Weapon like seems like it might be kind of good, but it's only one use. But like it seems like it's kind of good. Oh, but it's like, can only be used by the person in the front, and Red Karate's not changing their weapon because we need it for that item. Throw it away. I've been holding on to it for like so long at this point. There we go. Never did get to use it. Wasn't to be. But I do have to. This is telling me I do have to use my combat items a lot more aggressively. So they are building up. Hey, we got the Antiquarian. As must happen. We do our lair boss fight and then we've got a fire boss. And like a mini boss. Just the rules. Hang in there. It's not your time. Not a huge deal. Honestly, Chaotic Offering is kind of better. just to go ahead and get the get prepared to live, hopefully, for one thing. Get prepared to actually do a bunch of damage and kill all these dudes. Be on fire first. Start from the back. Live. Do not die. Okay, thank you. You know what? Actually, I will have you pass. Just to get you up, make sure you're good. Because you are not in a position to do any healing. If I put you back one, you still won't be. So set up a sanctuary over here. You can at least use mantra.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Resisted the stun, that's good.
Agony.
Use your chaplain skills. That's a lot of damage. And your turn is next. Why is this mini boss? Oh my god, why is this mini boss so much harder than the Blair boss? And why did my occultist not even try to live? It always feels like the worst when they just go, okay, this is it. I'm done. Not even gonna try and hang on. Very annoying. 11? Make sure you die. We did lose one of our healers. The most healing of our healers, technically. It is frustrating. We lost a healer, but also like a massive damage dealer. Happens so fast. Guess you're not protected anymore. Get re-protected. Well, because our Vestal got knocked out of position like right away. Can you kill this one? Won't. But you don't heal. So just do this, I guess. Sometimes it acts like it's gonna heal, but it doesn't. You should die. The Antiquarian fight is always awkward, and it always gets you at just the worst possible time. So you get mantraed. Up you get. Hang in there. The lair boss was so, like, not an issue as well. Just not having that regen. Not having that regen from the Vestal. Got us in a bad place. Breathing heavily. You're fine. Can't be healed right now, but you'll be fine. There you go. You've power of friendship. Here you go. Have a little rest. Have a little resting heal. I'm dazed. There we go. You'll find me on fire. Can't be reached though, so let's go ahead and inspire first. Try and keep stress under control. Keep the mantras going.
Rarely in these times. Savor it.
Mantra's kind of good. Annoying because we gotta now go so long without without our occultist.
An unavoidable end.
Bonk, is this the correct thing to do? Probably not. Probably this. You know what? It's probably also setting up tenacity on you. that you'll heal whenever you hit the Antiquarian.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Okay, thank goodness you actually did hit. And you got stunned. There we go, that fisherman's line occasionally does something. Not dead yet. Still got a little bit of life in you. That's fine. Red Karate can hit from back here. No, apparently you can't. Really? Why can't you use Holy Lance? Because you can't hit the front unit. Oh, of course. Right, Vestal got this.
A simple variable.
Ah, now I have to go for ages with 3 units. Because I pointed out that this lair boss was like so much earlier than the others. Why is it so bubbly here? You have a bunch of baubles, remove a negative token, that's pretty great. The rage skills have execution extra strong. I guess we'll put both of these on whoever we take. Maybe like a Highwayman or something. Nothing. Now carry my Loudnums. And we have less likely to use any of these sorts of things, so throw them away. So good. I don't want to throw it away, but I might have to. Actually, our relationship's pretty good. We don't need this whiskey. So mad we lost our occultist. Our occultist is so good. He just had to hang on just once. Just one time. Lose some flame, gain some stuff. Just gain some stuff. The wheel and the armor would be nice. Yeah, sure. Make sure we definitely gonna get put into an ambush. What do they gain? What do they gain? Is it because they gain money? So, okay, we'll throw 1 relic away. That seems fine. Maybe we can live with the loss of a single relic. I understand it's the start of a stack of potential relics. We're pretty well off right now. Oh my, another boss, really? 2 mini bosses.
A titan of rusted metal. A juggernaut of death.
Seriously? Yes, at least we're getting some fisherman line procs. I would like... Oh, you're being protected? You are being protected. Let the control burn then.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
They weaken and they wane. Can you use your regen from this position? You can, thank goodness. That's our priority. Fortunately, you didn't get a turn for a while, so I'm a little bit scared. I think we gotta have the regen on everyone. But no longer protected. But once I want you to leave the vessel alone. A rarity. One day I'll... Oh, actually no. use Bulwark of Faith. Put Taunt on. get the attention off of the Vestal.
Steady yourself.
My god, the stun is good. It's such a pain. Okay, thank goodness you still get the regen if you're stunned. Do you have tenacity set up? You don't. You need tenacity set up. Can't not have tenacity this time. I think this gives like an attack buff. You're both gonna be fine. The regen happens first sometimes. Bash this guy to death. Can. Is that the best thing for me to do? Or is preserving your life better? Bash him. Remove the source of damage. Okay, he was stunned. He was stunned for a tick.
A slow dissection.
You're up. You're good.
An unavoidable
This guy's on fire, so you'll heal off of it. Please stun him again. You did not. Hang in there, Vestal. Good. Vestal is exactly even on how much health they are gaining and losing, so you have to pass this turn to get yourself into the positives. Okay, that was a massive amount of damage. Things are going so bad, so fast. We were so strong until everything decided we had to die. Okay, goodbye Vestal. No more healers for me. Alright, Red Karachi can kind of keep themselves strong. We've got an issue. They're all such good friends as well. Makes it even more annoying.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
They all got on so well. They were all so strong. They all could have held on harder, honestly. I'm not even sure they tried.
For every miscalculation, a consequence.
Okay, now, then there were two. Yeah. Alright, what's this? Around the start, ally behind gets guarded. Each hero on turn end, if they're guarded, they get a buff. Kinda cool. It depends who I pick up, so what am I looking at? I'm looking at a second and a third position, right? Yeah, I'm looking at a second and a third position. So, you know, that's fine. Yeah, I guess I'll ditch this, because I guess I'm looking for a range and a melee. Keep the trinkets, because I'm going to need them. Throw away this, throw away that. I would like to keep this. I would like to have the hoarder heads as well. They're not hoarder. They're the narrator. These death resistance potions feeling not so useful. Ditch the stack of like 1. Need more members in to heal. Unfortunately, can't do that until we get to the inn. Not an option until then. Oh, we need all these. Okay, Red Karashi, I need you to not have the fisherman line. Need you instead. You can just have a different thing. I have you hold. Would I rather you negative token? Or rather you do something back to the attacker? I guess I would rather you do something back to the attacker. I really need to keep this. I was gonna replace. Oh, I should. Yeah, stitch like the mop. What else? The 12 there. Suppose the not great, but something. We got space again. So I need to hold on to the little owl. I need to hold on to the trinkets for whenever we get our next 2 people. I need them to be decked out because we're going to the mountain.
His stifled
Hey, Hoarder.
betrays a
How's it going?
malign madness.
You got anything good? I don't know who I'm gonna pick up, so I can't like really buy anything like unit specific. Show you backdraft skills. Fill up my stack of those. Got really good items already. That's Tinker's gear. We don't really care about producing more stuff necessarily on the mountain. We just want to have stuff that is Tinker's gear for the owl buff. So I've already got something in my pocket, so I don't think we need anything else. We don't know that we have the space for it, so thank you, Hoarder. We are already actually over encumbered. I don't know how. I bought one thing, but it was for a stack I already had. So I don't know what I've gained. Guess I'll just have to throw this away. I don't like to because that's a good item, but we don't really want to fight the resistance encounter. But we also don't want to fight the barricade. At least we can leave this. This is 2 fights until we get to resistance. The fight we have the option to leave, and then a fight we don't have the option to leave. We hit this. There's so many fights. Honestly, heading up this way I think is my better path because I can avoid more fights later. There's so many fights on the way. Yeah, okay, I think that's what I gotta do. We've gotta head to the unknown this time. Right? Could retreat and try again later. That's not a thing you can do. It's not an option. You can't just leave, you can't just go home. You gotta make it to the inn. There's no stopping halfway. Yeah, okay, unknown it is. You can end your adventure, but only at the inn. Expedition, not adventure.
Enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Okay, swap positions. Alright, set them on fire. You also can't retreat combat. I change to admit you are not strong enough to receive. But there is no option, you just have to die. It's not me saying that it's not an option, it's not an in-game option. There is no leaving, there is only dying. Or leaving when you get to the inn. By the time you get to the inn, you can get new people. I don't know what the person did. They just didn't do anything. I guess they couldn't hit my units. Yeah, you should probably put tenacity on, because these guys are on fire. You are bleeding. Not great. It's not ideal. Burning 4. Probably not enough of backdraft to do anything. Nope. Hang in there. Things aren't looking great for you, Runaway, but just hold on. Just don't die, okay? Just Red Karashi.
Another wound.
Hang in there. Hang in there, Red Karashi. You will heal. You'll heal up off of this guy only, because now no one else is on fire. That's right. You just have to get to the inn. You just have to get to the inn. Okay, you can't hit anyone, so you got to take down one of these corpses. The corpse was on fire. Oh no, it was a finishing blow. You will have to fight Oblivion's Ingress when we get there. I believe in you. You do heal 5 every time you kill a unit, so you have that going. Okay, and this guy can't hit you. Until this corpse goes away, he cannot actually strike you, so that's great news. Okay, he can now probably strike you. Okay, you are going to live a little longer.
For every miscalculation, a consequence.
Hanging in there. Well, we don't need the runaway thing. Berserk mode activated. Okay, what do we throw away? What have you got? What have you got in your hand? You've got, yeah, probably hold on to the glimmers. Last thing you'd want is to be in the dark. I guess we'll throw this away because we probably might have like fire happening. Honestly, throw this away. We're not using it right now. What else can we ditch? Let's keep the bodies. We might make it to the inn. Who knows? That's only 4. Let's pay 2. Get rid of it. Get it out of my face. You know what? We got rid of the item for the fisherman's net. Let's get rid of the fisherman's net as well. Okay. And then there was one, which is Red Karachi and the owl. And bowls of stew.
Reality comes asunder before our eyes.
Alright. You want to fight this? Okay. It's up to you. Hello, ad break. Let's see, do we actually make it to skink time? Yeah, they're putting up some buffs. Hey, only 3 damage. Oh, you're blind. You're blind and bleeding. Cool. Cool. That's the more skink. We can cleanse our eyes with a little bit of skinking. He's hanging out over here, overlapping himself. I like when he decides to like just go over himself. That's all he did. Yesterday he was playing. What was he up to yesterday? You think he'll make it? Spooky believes. He's fascinated. He's fascinated by something. Love and life. I assume he's got like a breeze at that vent or something. It's just love and life. Oh. Sick of it now. Got other places to be. A skinking to do. It's true, you didn't bring any red medicines. They would heal you to full. You had. Like it was posing. It's like where his face was in between the leaves and stuff. He always looks so full of sass. Like, if he could talk, he would have nothing nice to say. That's kind of how he looks sometimes. If he could say something, it would just be insults. You gonna use your leg? Gonna use your leg to get over that rock? Really be a lot easier if you did. Yeah, that leg. Make life a lot easier for yourself if you just walked. Don't know why you're not. How's his leg doing? Not great. He's still not using one of his back legs at all and keeps like randomly limping on whichever front leg he feels like not using that day. So he's still being a little weirdo. Don't know what his deal is. Trying him with some medicine. Thought it was helping at first. He had a lot of energy initially, but now he seems to not care anymore. Back to occasionally being limpy. But he gets salad tomorrow. That'll make him happy. I've deprived him of vegetables for a couple of days because I didn't have any good ones to hand. But he'll have some good vegetables tomorrow. I do like a weekly shop, but his leaves went bad before the week was over, so Lack of salad. So he moves like he's swimming all the time. He just kind of slides now. That's his new jam. He just slides everywhere. Alright, Karachi, we're back to your strife. You've still got Bulwark of Faith on. Good. You know what? You may as well just make it really bright at least. Okay, so far so good. Okay, cool. They can regen. And you can't hit the backslide. You're in quite a lot of trouble. Grr. But you did want to fight these guys, remember that. You wanted to fight these guys. Alright. You know what? Yeah. Heal up. Go ahead. Maybe they'll miss. They did not. You're bleeding for quite a lot. But you wouldn't let the bleed get you, would you? Okay, you did. The bleed got you. Darn! We were so strong as well. That's so annoying. We were doing so well. We were so strong. Everyone's relationships were really great. We were having no trouble with the lair boss or anything. But we just had like kind of low health coming out of the lair boss, and then 2 mini bosses in a row really wrecked us, and no death resistance.
An apocalypse that only we can oppose.
Turns out maybe I should have used my death resistance buffs, you know, when I knew we were going to fight the lair boss. It might have been a good idea. My soul is bound to this world. Alright, let's get some fresh items, I guess. Grab ourselves. Let's get the last 2 stagecoach items. A medicine chest. That seems great. I love better stacking. There's not chance of looting trinkets. Interesting. Grab a couple of in items. Got some wild tea.
Is another implement at our disposal.
Steak and spuds. Alright, that's a hearty meal. Get the last 2 combat items. We're getting close to unlocking everything.
In a sea of madness.
Yeah, okay. Heal 27! Let's get the rest in trinkets.
New instruments will help us diagnose the world's affliction and overcome it.
That seems pretty good. I like it. Convert a negative token to a positive token. That's rarely bad. I burn on hit. A lot of these items are loving the flame being low. Flame being low. Oh no, that's bad. No, apply on crit. If the flame is low. Daze. So you're dazing people if it's dark. Yes. I think we've got 4 left. Let's get 1 more in item. More books. The books are good.
Sanctuary. As fleeting as a dying star.
Right. Well, I mean, that death does bring us to a good time to stop. That is the time. Is stop o'clock. Let's do some social in the chat. Check them out. One day my VOD will make it onto YouTube. One day. My next stream will be on Saturday. It's going to be Lies of P. It's going to be at 2 PM PST. And then I'm not going to be around next week because I am on holiday. I was going to say on leave. That's on leave from work. On leave from streaming as well, I guess. It was a good fight. You tried hard, Red Karashi. See you on the battlefield. Not next week, though. Week after. Alright, hopefully see you guys on Saturday. And I hope you all have a great rest of your night. See you all very, very soon. Good night, everyone. See you soon. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.